All right.
I'm like
Let's
sweating.
make this funny.
Let's make this fast because I'm dying of heat.
Oh, welcome back. Sorry. Welcome back to this. Okay.
No, we have to start over.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, there we go.
Wendy's like dying.
5,
I'm good. I know. We'll do that at the very end.
1.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Venture Talk. Today I have with me Katie, Leia, Amanda, and Sam, and we're here at the beautiful Seaside Restaurant, which overlooks the Kadena Marina. You can go out and see the venture boat behind us, and we're going to tell you all the great things coming up in October, including all the fun things you can do around this island and the other islands. So one of the cool islands, I don't know if you guys know about this, is Tokashiki Island. It's actually great for divers and snorkelers because of the turtles.
I really want to see a turtle. I've been snorkeling a couple times. I'm still not a pro by any stretch of the imagination. But I saw an octopus once, but I was
Really?
That's
cool.
I would really love to see sea turtles though.
I see the fish over in Kadena Marina here when I go swimming. Fishing and stuff, but I don't snorkel.
It's hatching time, isn't it? Like the sea turtles are hatching?
I'm not sure when they do turtle hatch.
in the fall.
Yeah.
But I saw the big turtles in Hawaii, just like watching the shore. Like we went to like the Turtle Cove, and it's so awesome. They're so, oh my gosh, I can't imagine seeing them swimming. That would be so
I think if
awesome.
I was snorkeling and I saw baby turtles, that would be dangerous because they're so cute.
You just want to grab them.
Inhale a whole bunch of water because they're spazzing out about cute turtles.
Yeah.
Well, when I was actually getting my open water certification, my last dive, I saw a turtle, and that was awesome. So I've heard people actually go to Tokashiki Island on the trips, and they see 9, 10 turtles just snorkeling.
And like the big ones?
Yeah,
Like, oh
the
my
huge
gosh, those are
turtles.
so awesome.
So isn't ITT having a tour coming up
Yeah,
going over there?
they actually have an overnight tour.
Oh wow.
So you
that's
can stay
cool.
overnight. It starts October 12th at 7:30 a.m. and you're there until 6:30 p.m. on October 13th.
Wow.
So yeah, you get a hotel room and stay at the Tokashiki Marine Village. So it sounds really cool. It's definitely something I'd be interested in doing.
Hopefully
And
a
it's
lot of
snorkeling or diving? Snorkeling?
You can do both over there,
okay.
actually. Outdoor Recreation is also having a tour, and it's going to be the 5th and the 6th of October. And they're going to Tokashiki as well. And what's really cool, you can go diving, you can go snorkeling, and there's banana boats,
Oh, that's
there's
fun.
all this other, so there's a lot of water sports, and it's crystal clear water.
I could do that as long as I'm not like in the water. I'm not really a water person like in the water, but if I'm like on top of the water, then I'm okay.
You know what you could do too, if you are interested in seeing some of the cool fish, up at Okuma they actually have glass bottom boat tours. So you go in the boat and you can see everything
Yeah,
underneath.
I could do that.
Those are family friendly too, right? You can take your kids.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you can show Dee Dee all the cool
I
little
know.
fish.
Oh,
around
yeah.
I
there.
bet she would love that.
I'm stomping on the glass
Yeah.
to get to the fish. Yeah.
All the islands around here are so awesome too because they're all really unique. You know, like they all have their different quirks about them that make them stand out from all the
Right.
other islands.
Well, and I'm sure there's a reason that the turtles like that specific island, you know, and there's probably like some history to why, you know, all the turtles go there, which is really cool.
And there's, I think there's like 3 or 4 islands over there, like next to Tokashiki. It's all in that Karama's area. And what's neat, if you are interested in going snorkeling and you can't go on one of these 2 trips, the marina actually has dive trips out to the Karamas every weekend, and you can go snorkeling or diving. So
That's cool.
even like we all could go out as an office, and even though I'm dive certified, and you guys want to snorkel, we can all go do that. And there's just a little bit of a price difference, but it's totally worth it.
It's awesome.
And you had mentioned a minute ago about checking out all the islands and the history behind them. What's really neat for all those divers out there is the marina has the drive-in dive program. And what happens is you go into the marina if you're a diver and say, hey, I want to check out this new dive spot. And they'll actually set you up with a dive master who will go and give you like a guided tour of the dive area. And what's really important when you dive, you want to know kind of where your entry and exit points are, emergency stuff like that, and all the cool stuff you can see. So what's better than having a personal guide? And
It makes it safer and like, yeah, it's just, it would be cool to know like the history and to be with someone who knows the water, and yeah, because it can get pretty crazy out here.
Tokushiki, do you know if they have like all other water sports like kayaking or anything else, or is it just banana boat diving and scuba?
They have a whole bunch of different types of water sports over there.
Because I know Miss Sam's a professional kayaker.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You had what ODR trip did you go on?
The advanced sea kayaking. Yeah, definitely needed to be with the children for that one. It was different. It was beautiful water, but my husband and I were always at the end with everybody else. In the
You guys were stuck in a kayak together, right?
Yes, it was.
that
it
was
good
your
time.
problem. He was pulling you back.
Yeah,
I know,
holding
he
you
was
down.
holding me down. I could have had the water controlled it, but yeah.
All right, guys. Well, when we come back, we're going to talk about more stuff that's coming on in October, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to Venture Talk. So we've already talked about some of the great things you can do on the neighboring islands, or you can do here in Okinawa, going up to Okuma. Let's switch gears a little bit and talk about a great event the club's having this next month. And it is the San Marino Wine Dine.
That's right.
Now, it sounds all elegant and fancy.
It's an exclusive event.
Okay, so what is this?
Okay, so San Marino is a name brand for wine, and pretty much what they're doing is they're going to give you a very exclusive chef. His name is Chef Okuma. He was invited to cook at the White House.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, but he hasn't cooked there yet. So before he cooks there, he's going to cook here for us.
So we get to eat before the president does.
Oh,
Does.
sure.
Yes.
I am so down. That
yes.
sounds awesome.
So it's a 8-course meal, and each meal comes with wine pairing. And at the end, you get to purchase this wine. But I think it's pretty cool because, you know, the fact that he's like a well-known chef, top chef, and like out of 1,000 chefs, you know, like he's just up there. I think it's just awesome.
Well, and you get to try 8 different types of wine.
You get to try 8 different types of wine, and you get a gift bag as well as a thank you.
I think I need to go because you know how I
wanna
feel.
go already.
You know how I feel about food and wine.
And happy marriage, both of them together. Yes,
they work
my
well
kind of
together.
event.
So can I get my tickets yet?
Yes, they are available at the at the Rocker customer service desk.
Okay. And where is the event going to be?
It's going to be in the Officers Club and the Rocker. My apologies.
Rocker.
Yeah, wrong
All
club.
right.
Yeah.
It's at the Rocker.
Yes.
Event at the Rocker. Great. I'm going to definitely want to check that out.
And
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
They don't have a lot of tickets, right? So you need
No,
to go.
it's limited tickets, but yeah, you definitely want to get
That's
yours.
awesome.
So elegant and exclusive.
Oh, absolutely.
Very nice.
So I'm assuming I can't show up wearing this. that wouldn't be okay.
So next month's venture would not be incomplete with a little bit of culture and history brought to us by ITT. I know a huge event is next month on the 13th. It's the annual Naha Tug-of-War.
Yeah.
So do you have more details on that, Amanda?
Yeah, it's 12:30 to 7:30 in the afternoon. So it's a pretty long event. I personally haven't been there. I'm excited to go this year. I know you have, Kayla.
Yeah, have you guys been before?
I have not. I'm a little scared.
I know. I
This
keep
is our
hearing,
first year here.
I keep hearing all this
Yeah.
stuff about people getting trampled, and I'm
Yeah,
just like, oh.
I'm hearing that the rope is ginormous. Like, I don't know about
the
this.
rope is huge. It's like up to your waist when you're standing.
Doesn't hold a Guinness Book of
It
World
is.
Record.
It's a-
record. Does that make sense?
Guinness Book of World Record holder for the
Yeah.
biggest rope, largest tug-of-war.
Crazy.
That's insane.
It's really neat. I went last year. My parents were in town, so we got to drive down, and you're driving down into Naha, and you start seeing the rope. It's like in the median of 58.
It's in the middle of 58.
Yeah.
It's just hanging out there.
It's just chilling.
Wow.
I don't know how they got it out there, but yeah.
Yeah,
so,
lots of people.
Yeah.
What we did, and what I believe ITT does, is they drop you off, and then you can go explore like Kokosai Street. They have the underground markets. They have the fish market, which is I think the biggest in Okinawa, isn't it?
It's pretty
The
big.
fish look
Yeah.
good, so I don't know. That's all.
They have a lot of other stuff for
I know you've been
sailors.
shopping
Yeah.
there a few times, huh?
And they have a whole bunch of little like trinkets, some souvenirs, of course, shisha dogs, which is traditional
Yes.
Okinawan.
Ryukyu glass there
Yes.
too, right?
And what's neat is on Kokosai Street, the street's actually shut down, and they had like the Aisa dancers, and they're all doing all these performances. So it's really cultural, and it's really a taste of Okinawa if you haven't got out and explore a lot of stuff yet.
Well, you talked about how like you you pulled it, and like no one really won because it's like.
So the Naha tug-of-war. So you actually, after you check out Kokosai, you go over to 58, and you'll stand on the side of the road. They'll stop traffic. It'll get cleared, and then they'll like let everyone know to go over, and everyone just dashes to the road because you want to get like a really good spot.
Traffic for this?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
everything's detoured
Can you
around.
imagine trying to drive through that?
I can't imagine shutting down a road like 58 though. That's
It's crazy, and that's why I recommend doing the ITT tour, because after it's over, everything's still detoured. So
Yeah.
if you parked, it's
Oh,
a
man,
mess.
what a mess.
Especially with those little one-way roads.
Oh my gosh.
And then you get lost.
Yeah.
And you're like, I can't read my GPS. It's in Japanese and it's yelling at me
Exactly.
in Japanese. I don't know what's going on.
well, or your iPhone, which says turn right on, but it doesn't tell you the road because you can't pronounce
Yeah.
the name.
Or it doesn't have a name. It's like
Not-
turn left at the Family Mart, and you're like, oh man.
Not that if
that's
it
really
said the
bad.
name, it would help me because
Right.
obviously I have no idea what it's saying.
Yeah, but if you guys are going, I recommend definitely wear closed-toe shoes, because it is so busy with people. Once you get in, you can't get out till it's over. And I know it sounds crazy, and you're like, oh, sure. No, everyone's packed in there because everyone wants to pull, you want to win, and it's really serious. So with Dee Dee, I would highly recommend leave her at home or observe.
Yeah, I
Carry
think
her
we're
on your
gonna wait
shoulders,
until the
maybe?
last year we're here. She's a little older, or leave her at home because it seems pretty intense. So, and then it's cool. Like I heard that you cut the rope
Yeah, at the end.
for like good luck.
Yeah, it's you cut the rope. So bring a blade that won't hurt anyone, but you can still cut
Don't
the
bring
rope.
your machete.
And it's a really cool event. And even before you start the tug of war, they're like Ryukyu kings. Like there's people representing them, and these guys are like holding the kings and walking down the rope. So they're like hoisted in the air, and then they have like a sword fight. Just
Oh my
it's like
gosh.
the east versus west, and then it starts. And it
That
was
sounds really
cool.
intense. Is there something else, like I know that you were talking about some like other places, Katie, that you can go there a little
Yeah.
bit more like calm?
We actually had one of our contributing writers go on the ITT Sacred Places tour, and this is a lot slower pace. You're not going to have
No one's
people
gonna trample
stomping
you.
on you. Nobody's going to trample you. But basically, this is a tour that takes you to a lot of Okinawa's sacred places. And I actually got to go to a few of them. I haven't taken the tour yet, but I really want to. I got to go to Seifu Taki, and I got to go to the Futema Shrine and Cave, and then a couple other places. And they're beautiful. They're filled with history, and you get to learn a little bit more about the different religions and how they all kind of relate to each other. And the tour guide is actually Setsugo-san. If anybody's watched My Around the Island with McNally for Peace Prayer Park, I talked about her and how she survived the Battle of Okinawa.
Oh, wow.
She's so knowledgeable about everything on this island, and she's actually your tour guide.
That's awesome.
So this is like the perfect opportunity to go and see these beautiful places and then learn about them, because she's just this giant wealth of information.
I think
So
this is definitely one of those tours that you need to go with ITT, because you can go and you can look around at these sacred places and the shrines and temples and see how pretty they are, but really to get the history you need to have a guide who knows what they're talking about.
She can give you those extra tidbits that aren't covered on the plaques that are, around.
Right.
So I think ITT has another tour for it in October, right, Amanda?
Yep, it's October 31st, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah,
So
this is
A nice Halloween alternative.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's something a little bit quieter. It's not scary or anything, so you
Well,
can bring your children
It
if
gets
you'd
done
like.
early enough where I'm not sure how they do trick or treating here, but if they do it on Halloween, it gets done early enough where they could still get ready and go out.
Yeah, you still have enough time to get dressed in your costumes and put your little face makeup on. And
I'm
grab
putting
your
my
treat
dogs
bag.
in costumes and sitting outside and handing out candy.
There you
I'm
go.
just saying.
It's really cute.
All right, well, when we come back, we're going to talk about what's going on for Halloween this year.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Venture Talk. So as you can see, we all kind of threw our costumes on. Sam, what are you? You look a little confused.
I am. I think I'm a mix of go-go dancer, showgirl type dancer, but I'm also like a hybrid of like Snooki and Sammy Sweetheart from Jersey Shore.
You also have
That's
a
scary.
pirate knife
And then I have
over
a
there.
pirate knife. So it's just, I guess ask me in like 5 minutes and I might be a pirate or I might be Snooki.
So you're representing Jersey. Can you say Jersey for us?
I'm representing little Jersey.
Well, I'm at Jaguar. What are you, Amanda?
I'm a hat that Katie gave me.
You're the dog from Adventure Time. Come on.
I'm a pirate.
You're a what?
A pirate.
Was that a question?
I'm a pirate.
Just say it with more.
And what are you?
Well, I guess I was a little confused too, but I decided I'm going to be a hipster.
Nice. Very good. So I expect all of you ladies to go up to Okuma and sport these just fabulous costumes we have here.
Why Okuma? Why can't I sport them down here?
I mean, you can, but Akuma's having a pretty awesome Halloween. Every year they do this. This is their 10th annual. It's Halloween Darkness at Okuma.
Wow.
That sounds scary.
That sounds
Yeah.
perfect.
I don't know
you
if I
can't
can
confuse
go.
yourself with what I'm
I
wearing.
don't think I'm old enough for this.
Actually, it's open to all ages. It's the 25th and 26th. The 25th of October is only for their guests, so book your stay now or plan on going camping so you can go. And what's really neat is both of those days are having after parties for the adults.
How fun.
Okay, I think I'm old
So-
enough for that.
Yeah, right? So it'll be a whole lot of fun. Get to enjoy Halloween, get to enjoy adult beverages. So
Well, and for those of you staying on Kadena, the youth center is having a fall harvest, and they had this last year, and it's going to be behind the Reisner, and it's going to be more for the little ones. There's going to be like the cakewalk, and there's going to be costume contests, and they're going to be showing like a scary movie, like a PG, scary movie.
Scary.
And yeah, exactly. And so this is going to be really cool for those have the little ones, and they'll have like a trunk or treat, which I've only done one time, and my daughter was really young, so now she's really going to be able to be involved.
She's gonna have fun.
She's gonna be and then last year she was sick, and so it was just like she was 2 and we got her a little ladybug costume, but she just really wasn't able, and I was working. So this year is gonna be like her first real Halloween where she's able to like actually participate and get tons of candy, and so we're really excited.
awesome.
are they
So-
doing face painting or anything like that?
I'm actually not sure about the face painting. I know that they're like, it's really cool because they're like adding more and more stuff as the
Nice.
time goes on. So it kind of started small and with all these different ideas, and it's just been adding and adding. But yeah, Fall Harvest, it's going to be on the 26th. So Saturday the 26th behind Reisner, 4 to 8 p.m.
So are they providing the trunk or treat stuff, or can people sign up to?
Oh, as far as I know, they're providing all that stuff.
cool.
Yeah,
Very
they're
nice.
providing all that fun stuff. They're all the candy and all this little stuff.
So what you should do is book your stay for Akuma on the 25th and get all that Halloween so you can go to their exclusive trick-or-treating, go to the after party. They're also having face painting for kids.
Oh, cool.
It's from 5:30 to 8, and then on the 26th, it's from 6:30 to 9. And then the party both nights starts at 8:30.
So you could go to Okuma and then go to the fall harvest.
Yes, you could. Definitely get your Halloween.
So
Enjoy.
what about for me? I think I'm gonna go down there and wander around and try and trunk or treat myself because I don't have kids. So
she's like there with the costume
Yeah.
contest.
Can she bring her dogs?
I don't know. That's a great question.
my
We're
dogs
gonna-
could trunk or
yeah.
treat and achieve candy status for me.
It's at Reisner, behind Reisner. So yeah, I think there might be dogs. I'm not quite sure on that one. So
Who should I call to find out?
I know we're gonna have to put that on our Facebook.
We will.
KadenaFSS.com. We will update that information. So you have little doggies, because I know you guys are all interested in
Yes.
bringing, and your cat.
I
so.
think I'm just gonna follow. I think I'm gonna live vicariously through you and just follow you and Dee Dee around to have fun on
Well,
Halloween.
do they have stuff at the clubs?
They do. They have the Rocker has a Halloween party on the 26th.
Cool,
And I know
okay.
if you have a party of 8 or more, you get VIP seating.
Ooh.
For a special price, you'll get VIP seating. That sounds like it's
So
gonna be
Okuma
pretty-
sounds like it's good for like the older kids, because it seems pretty scary to me. I'm scared of this stuff. But then like Fall Harvest for the little ones, and then the clubs for the older ones, the adults and stuff.
No
so.
matter what your age, there's definitely so many choices of
Yeah.
going out, enjoying Halloween, getting to dress up. Hopefully you'll figure out what you want to be
By
by then.
I still have time. Yes.
All these places are providing a little taste of home.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies. And that's it for this episode of Venture Talk. Stay tuned on KadenaFSS.com, Kadena Force Sports Squadron, for more events, more information of what's going on, and wait till next month for the next episode. Bye.
You all with a song. I'm a hipster, so obviously I get all the first. And if you haven't heard the song by Elvis, what does the fox say? It goes bing 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 bing.
Someone's had too much sugar.
Can you please not cut that out?
Oh,
Oh man, my head is hot.
good job.
All right. Good job, ladies.